Bitcoin bigger than silver in market cap, and oh, we're just getting started. XRPL wallet hijacker. We'll also talk XRP price action. SEC going after a Ponzi scheme. Coinbase benefiting, and
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
And I want more green on the screen, so I'm adding green to my background. Maybe you should do the same. Before we get into the crypto news, your comments come first because you, the viewer, matter most. Noodle says, watch out, John. There's a new Papa in town. Goes by Papa Cost. That's right. I'm trying to beat Papa John's with subs. They got 46,000. I got 44,000 in chains. Let's beat them. Better ingredients, better pizza, better Klaus, better crypto news. Forgotten One Legend says, boss, you deserve some days off after your surgery, but you could use AI voiceover. I'd take that over no content. What would AI sound like if it did crypto news instead of me?
Bulls. Who is Big Bulls?
The Knack says, I needed a laugh. Your ball gargling actually made me lull. You the man, Klaus. I appreciate it. Bitcoin's hitting at 92,768, ETH to 1797. Squeeze back above $3 while XP's at 222. We're going to talk about XRPL infected ledger library. You got to hear about this if you're an XRPL fan. We're also going to talk about price. XLM hanging out at 26.8, Doge is 17.9. We saw a little bit of a pumperoni in the market. I'm going to say lowercase p on this move. Why? We're still in the friend zone. We're going to get out of the friend zone when the tariff stuff is done. Drink, girlfriend, that's right. But make sure you chase it with water so that you don't end up under the table. SEC charges Ramil Palafox in a $198 million crypto Ponzi case. Yeah, the SEC is going after crypto, but remember, they're going after fraud-related stuff, Ponzi stuff, the obvious stuff, not the, oh, is this a security? Oh, is this a commodity? Oh, did you not register right? No, none of that lame-ass crap. They're going after the real stuff. The SEC has filed charges against Ramil, a dual citizen of the U.S. and the Philippines, accusing him of orchestrating $198 million crypto investment fraud through his company PGI Global. Also doing a thing where it's like, paid memberships for investing. It's kind of like a multi-layered thing. This case highlights the ongoing risks in decentralized finance where investors continue to fall prey to schemes. That's part of the problem we're seeing with crypto in general, though, is a lot of these players are, acting like experts. And basically what's happening is this, okay? This guy took investor money and he used it to buy himself stuff. That's a big no-no. Instead, over $57 million worth of investor funds were diverted to purchase luxury goods and real estate for Palafox and his family. Oh, dang, girlfriend. So yeah, the SEC's going after. Coinbase will benefit from the stablecoin boom. A stock is a buy. Oh, okay, so here's what happened here. They got a little bit of an upgrade. Investment banking firm Benchmark rated Coinbase a buy, penciling in a price target of $252 while initiating coverage of the crypto exchange in a Wednesday note. That happened today. Breaking news. Hit the subscribe button. So not only can we beat Papa John's, but we can beat him because we bring juicy news. Basically saying, look, legislation is going to happen with stablecoins here soon. The exchanges are going to win. Volume in the overall crypto market is high, 134 billion. Who's making money? The exchanges. Stablecoins go bonkers. Who makes money? Exchanges. What should we have done? Launched meme coins and created our own exchanges. So if you ever get a chance to go back in time, a la Michael J. Fox action, guess what we should do, everyone? Bet on the Bears to win the Super Bowl, way back when in the 80s. Come on. And what, everyone? And open up an exchange. We believe most investors have yet to recognize or focus on the extent to which stablecoin and market structure legislation could cause significant expansions in coins' valuations. No, that's not true. If you watch this channel, you know how important stablecoins are because I've been bringing it up now for months and months and months and months and months. In fact, I was the guy that told you 2 years ago that you're not going to get stablecoin regs when you have a House and Senate split, even though Danelle Dixon was the one out there that said you are going to get stablecoin regs in 2023, and I said, no, you're not. I said, you're not going to get it until something dramatic happens with the election, and that's what we got, and boom, shakalaka, there you go, it happened. Yeah, calendar right now, haven't seen anything written in for April yet, so it looks like we're probably going to get them in May. So yeah, Coinbase and other exchanges. Look at the stock market. They're saying exchanges are a buy. BTC passes silver in market cap. Woo. becomes the 6th most valuable asset globally. And BTC hasn't even been around that long. Bitcoin has made history. Flipping silver becomes the world's 6th most valuable asset with a market cap of 1.86 trillion. That was at a price of 93,000. And right now we're at 93,659. So we're worth even more, girlfriend. This significant milestone is juicy. And guess what? It's getting even juicier because we're just starting. So even though we've had some outflows, even though we've had some down days, 6th largest thing out there, passing silver? Store of value play? Wow, okay. Let's keep learning. DPRK hackers, a little bit of Korean hacker talk here. They stole 137 million from Tron users. Oh, dang it. Okay. Last time Tron got hacked, Justin Sun, as much as I can't stand the guy, remember, my job is to bring you the news, good or bad, happy or sad. As much as I can't stand the guy, the last time Tron got hacked, he was like, yo, I'm going to back it all. So as much as I think the guy's a scumbag, he at least did that right. Like, I got to be honest with you. Multiple threat activity clusters with ties to North Korea have been linked to attacking and targeting organizations within the Web3 and cryptocurrency space. They now are financially motivated due to the heavy sanctions that have been placed on North Korea. They're using that money to do some naughty things, and they're attacking Tron. Interesting. Now what? I don't know. I'm just bringing this up because if I got any Tron fans out there, just look for some volatility to be playing here. But like I said before, I haven't seen any official statement from Justin Sun about this one yet. But in previous times, Justin Sun has covered the losses. I'll share it as updates happen. I've been covering everything. Remember when the Celsius thing happened and some people made fun of me? Oh, bro, that's a stupid story. And then boom, bankruptcy. And you're like, oh shit, Klaus, that was good for you reporting it so early. That's why I bring all this stuff. You don't know if it's going to be big. You don't know if it's going to be little. Good, bad, happy, or sad, I bring it all. Official XRP ledger library infected to facilitate crypto theft. Maybe give it some antibiotics to get rid of the infection. All right. There's a lot of technical mumbo jumbo in this article. I will definitely lose subs, lose view time if I read this. Either way, there's this one and this one right here that go into a lot. I repeat, a lot of very nitty-gritty details. Threat actors can use this information to import a stolen XRP wallet on their own devices and drain funds with it. Oh, Bleeping Computer has determined that the compromised versions were uploaded at different times and had a total of 452 different downloads. Ooh, look at all the different timestamps on here. Okay, look. If you're into the XRPL action, it's all linked down below. Protect yourself. Wear your digital Jimmy hat. Thanks, Klaus, for showing us the cool crypto stuff, even if it's boring. You're welcome, fans. Even if you identify as blue-haired giraffes, I love you over here. There are now 14.15 million cryptos. Son of a bitch, it keeps growing. Volume, 134 billion. Exchanges are making money. Who else is making money? Well, I see some green on the screen. I see some green in my background, so maybe we're all making some money. Is it a lot of money? Well, let's be honest here. It's not super, super green on the screen. Let's zoom into XRP specifically. What did I talk about? I wanted 220 at my low, 230 at my high. What did I get warning-wise here? Oh, I got something close, didn't I? Let's go to those candlesticks and talk about it. Why did I want to talk about it? Let's go to that 15-minute girlfriend. Because of this right here. Look what we got. And I talked about it in the earlier video today. That's why you hit that notification bell so you can be hip to this stuff. Look at this candlestick right here. 220.001. Told you, girlfriend. So yeah, we got to support at 220. Now granted, this is really early in the move, but we have now 2 times gotten that confirmation right around the 220 support level. I am cool with that. We got to see, though, if we can break this 230 right here. So again, I'm keeping my alert set at the 220 on lows, 230 on highs. Let's see if we can break through on the high side. Low side means what? Means we got some negative news regarding tariffs. Drink, girlfriends. Something that we break through on the 230 on the high side means we got some good economic news. I say we break through with some tariff stuff, or we get some good news with tariff stuff, we'll break through that 230 and probably claw our way back to the 250. And you're like, well, why would we go back to the 250 mark? Because before we had the stupid poop and tariff talk, guess what we had, everyone? We had price ranges in that 250 mark. See what I got up on the screen right here? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That action. Right, chow. So, let's see if we keep getting the juice, and let's see if we get that support at 220, and if this rally keeps holding. Lowercase r, I get it. But you know what? I'd rather be here working our way on up than dealing with bullshit hovering around the $2 mark. I'd rather see XRP super cheap where y'all can keep stacking, making some plays, or it moving its way on up with juicy green candlesticks. None of us want to be in the friend zone, because then we have to go home and have to hang out on our laptops and look at Pornhub. And it's fun, but you don't want to do that all the time. Sometimes you want her to hook you up. So XRP, hook us up, girlfriend. So it's wild, because I said up to Easter would be a snooze-a-roni fest, and that's exactly what happened. I said, yo, be careful, because volume is gonna sick some balls and be super low, and it was. And I said, after Easter, look for things to be juicy, and then Scott Besson comes along, and Scott's like, yo, guys, gals, blue-haired giraffes, China in the United States, we're working on it. We're close. We're this close to getting a tariff deal. And then all of a sudden, crypto markets and stock markets are like, I like that. Light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you, Scottaroni. Now, once we get confirmation on a deal that both sides likes, then we can start eyeing that 230 to the 250 range with XRP. Now, if Jerome Powell opens his stupid ass mouth, well, and he starts talking about money printer go brr, oh, we gotta keep rates higher for longer, some bullshit like that, well, then we know it can happen price-wise. If all of a sudden China and the United States are like, yo, my dong's bigger than yours, and then they're like, no, my dong's bigger than yours, well, then price action goes down, and then we leave the friend zone, and then we go on the unread zone. Yeah, that's not good, unless you want to stack. But then do you keep sending messages? Because then you look like a psycho. I'm sorry, got to get back to crypto. So, let's see what happens with tariffs. Because once we navigate that water, then everything else is way smaller in terms of effect. And that's really, really good. We got Atkins now confirmed in the seat, which means we can go forward. Oh, and if you stuck around to the end, I'm throwing a nugget in there for you. Oh, but Klaus, you should only throw juicy nuggets at the beginning of the video because of viewer retention. Well, maybe people should watch the whole video because guess what, everyone? Hey, Garmin, what day is it today? It's the 23rd of April, Klaus. Awesome. Because guess what? On the 25th of April is the first round table meeting with new SEC Chair Paul Atkins. Let's see what comes from that. Late video nugget for you. Choo-choo what? Choo-choo bitches. Happy late Wednesday video.